Venkatesh. Chicken feed is a word that the English use very derisively. They may have to rethink that. Going by the performance of the Venkys stock, 300% gain in 1 year. That means it's tripled and now stands at a tall 4,340. This year itself, the gain is 60%. That's year to date. Joining us now is B. Venkatesh Rao, the Managing Director of Venkys India. Thank you very much, Mr. Rao, for joining us. This is a scintillating performance. And I'm not looking at the stock. Even if I looked at the financials, you know, your EBITDA in the 9 months of the current year, that is the last year, FY18, is about 5% more than what you did in the whole of the previous year. And if you look at the net profit at 148 crores in the 9 months, it is about 20% more than what you did in the whole of the previous year. This is an extraordinary growth in profit and EBITDA. What's going right?
I think it's after a long time there was a glut, as I've been telling, and then it's after a long time there was a market opened up, and then all the which we were constructing, all the the individual companies come into production, basically the oil seeds and things like that. And now if you see, it was win-win situation, but again there's a little bit of overproduction, and you can see the rates coming down from the broiler sector. So it is a temporary thing, of course, but this is what is happening. But it is nothing very special, but I think everything has come to after the long time of 3-4 years, the market has opened up, and this is what it is. And basically all new products have been ventured into the market, especially the fast food different products, and basically your soybean plant coming in action and things like that.
Mr. Rao, in fact, we're very interested to know what the new products are and where the growth is coming in from. But before that, quickly, I wanted to get your thoughts in on poultry prices as well, because you spoke about, the excess supply, etc. Has that put a lot of pressure on prices, and is that something that we can expect in the quarters to come?
No, I think what has happened is, madam, again, there's a overproduction, a bit of overproduction last 1.5 months, and there's a little bit glut in the market. But though there's summer now, and the growth will be slow, so we'll compensate with the production. But eventually, I think for next 3 to 4 months before the festival season starts, I think it's going to look normal. And especially in the layer industry, if you're talking about eggs, still in the rural area, we have to develop a lot of market. As you see, the consumption is only 75% in the urban area. Rural area is to be developed still, because I think the infrastructure and things like that, if I go into the depth, it'll take a lot of time, but then that is the situation,
What's the split? How much comes from chicken? How much is animal health? How much is oil seeds? In terms of revenue?
Revenue, I think it's oil seeds. It's a mixed combination of 3 different parts, and if you go into the depth, I think it's 50-40. I think 50% should come from chicken, and 40% should come from other areas. Like soybean and things like that.
Okay. What is your volume growth in poultry, sir? I mean, you said the supply is now in place. So what was the volume growth in FY18, and what can you, guess for FY19?
The parameters are 10% in broiler and 12% in layer, as I've been always talking. But the problem is here that even everybody looking at this expansion plan, including our brothers, collaborators, I mean the competitors and the small and the big farmers, the percentage goes anywhere between 20, 25, 30. This time in this last 6 months, it has been expansion of 35%. So we also keeping a benchmark, like if the industry can, which it is learning slowly, because it has understood that if you overproduce, you're not going to get anybody, and nobody is going to win-win, whether it's our competitor, whether it's small, big, we and anybody as such. So I think they are slowly trying to, I think they're understanding the situation, and that's how you see the change, but still a lot of things have to be coming in this line.
Okay. I want to talk a little bit more about your new products. You spoke about the soybean extract, fast food, you've had some nutritional health products as well. Tell us where the next growth trigger could come in from.
I think, well, in the poultry sector, if you say, still there's a lot of growth, especially in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and things like that, because as you know, chicken is accepted in all sectors basically, and being one of the most protein diet and things like that. And per capita, if you see per capita, if you I think the National Institute of Nutrition is recommending 180 eggs, where we are producing 66 eggs. So there's a huge still huge gap to fulfill in India. And meat, I think 450 grams or 550 grams, still 11 kilos of chicken. Sky's the limit, So I think only you have to concentrate on your production, you have to concentrate on your marketing, and rural areas basically build more godowns, midday meals from. We are already getting support from government for a long time, but more support is needed. Like Anganwadi schools in rural areas, where we can give midday meals, where in Andhra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Orissa, Jharkhand, we are getting the help, but other states, if it can come, then the rural consumption becomes better, the child nutrition becomes better, and and things like that. And so it's a big task ahead.
Okay. What's the share of B2B for you?
In what way? Can you please come?
No, I mean poultry, for instance. I don't know. Do you supply to something like a KFC? And even government, you said. So B2B and B2 the retail consumer outlets.
Government don't supply, but government helps us to give some concessions, basically to Anganwadis and government schools and things like that, where it is beneficial win-win situation for the National Egg Coordination Committee, which is some kind of a price interference institute like in India, to benefit the small farmers or big farmers. But coming back to the situation, what you said is that how much is the percentage? Pardon me, I went off the track again.
Okay. All right. No, never mind. I just want to know how much comes from business to business, how much comes from business to consumer. But the reason why I asked you was, has GST helped you? Would more of these big businesses prefer sourcing from you?
GST in a way is stabilizing you, because you don't have the small taxes, sales tax, this tax, that tax. It is made a package, I think, and it's a mixture of
benefited you.
Sorry.
Has it benefited you?
I think so, because then one tax and
Sure.
it is yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
before we run out of time, just wanted to get in a word on the capacity expansion. You've spent about 100 crores to expand your oilseed plant and the egg plant. Tell us, did you take on any debt for that expansion, and what kind of revenue growth do you see now?
Revenue after the market collapse, not collapsing is the wrong word, but coming down a little bit and again stabilizing, and I'm sure it's going to do again comeback situation. I think the expansion, what we have done through most of the internal sources only, I think, and I think that's not going to affect anything, but the results will talk before I talk, and I think it should be a win-win situation for all the shareholders, in short.
Will FY19 be as good as FY18?
Very difficult. Livestock, productions, rain.
Okay. Well, we will know about the rain shortly, we are told. The IMD will give us a forecast. Okay, you're underplaying it, but it's a great performance in FY18 itself. Mr. Venkatesh Rao, thank you very much for joining us with your views today. That's Venkys given a great return to shareholders as well this year that was. Quickly on the markets, there isn't anything very fresh to report, except that the Nifty Bank, after showing a great deal of promise, is now a little bit